everyone. Thanks for joining us today for Texas Insider TV. I'm Jim Cardle. We were able to sit down earlier today to talk about some Texas tax and corporate tax issues, specifically with Bill Phelps from the Altria Corporation, parent company to Philip Morris. We asked him about corporate responsibility and to visit a little bit about the myths regarding the tobacco industry and how they've been making progress to address issues of health as it affects society and the budget in Texas.
Well, I think that when it comes to the tobacco industry, there are a lot of myths out there, and I think it's important that people understand how we run our company. When I say we, I mean Altria and Philip Morris USA is one of the largest operating companies that we own. And some of the things that we do and some of the things that we've chosen not to do. When it comes to communicating about the health effects of smoking, our message is very clear. Smoking is addictive. It causes serious diseases such as emphysema, and lung disease, and heart disease. And the best way to avoid the health effects associated with smoking is to quit smoking or to not to start at all. We also have a number of programs that are designed to help reduce the number of kids who get their hands on tobacco products. We think that it's important that we play a role in that. We think that society expects it of us. And right now, smoking rates among youth are at their lowest rate in a generation. We think that's a good thing. In fact, by some measures, smoking cigarettes by high school kids is lower than marijuana use by high school kids. It just shows how low that rate has gone. We still think there's more work to be done, and we plan to devote resources to that. We do now. But I think it's important to see the progress that's been made. And I think one of the other myths that people have about how Philip Morris advertises its products is just the scope of that advertising and where that advertising takes place. When you think about Marlboro, which is our biggest brand, it's bigger than the next biggest 17 competitive brands combined. It's one of the biggest brands in the world. But if you think about it, if you don't smoke, when was the last time you really saw a Marlboro advertisement? It's probably been a long time because Marlboro isn't advertised on television, not on radio, not on billboards. You don't see merchandise that we're producing that has the Marlboro name on it. Most of our advertising is focused on ways where we can reach people who have told us they already smoke and they're 21 years of age or older. So they prove to us with a government-issued ID that they're of age, and then they'll get on a database and we'll send them direct mail that they've asked for. We'll use that information to allow them to access a website that might have some brand or advertising information. That's a good way for us to, first of all, as a business, advertise directly to the people who might be interested in our product because they already smoke, but also to minimize the exposure of our advertising either to kids or to people who don't smoke at all. We think that that's an important way to run our business, and that's why our advertising is largely focused there. Now, you will see the Marlboro name when you walk into a retail store, such as a convenience store, but largely that's to communicate the fact that the product is available there and the price. We limit the size of the advertising in that store and where the advertising is placed, and we think that that's an important way for us to operate our business.
Well, thanks for joining us for this first discussion with Bill Phelps from the Philip Morris Corporation, and be sure to join us in a couple days for continued comments from him as it pertains to the Texas budget and the tax equalization issue. Remember, you're either an insider or you're not. I'm Jim Cardle for Texas Insider TV. Thanks for joining us.